Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with this week's release for you. We have 9 new fabrics for you today. So not a huge amount of fabrics, but I'm really happy with the number of different bases we've got for you today. So we've got a few different things to show you. The bases you have all seen before, but there are certainly some nice new prints for you. So first one is Lovely and Bright. This is lime and pink tie-dye. It's double brush poly. It is pretty cute and so summery. Look at that. How amazing is that for a gorgeous summer dress or top or shorts, skirt, some flowy summer pants. Just beautiful. It's lovely and soft. Amazing stretch, of course, as we all know double brush poly has. I think this one went in a subscription box at one point, one of the quarterly subscription boxes. Now I don't have a thread to match because there are so many colours in there, but you might just want to put an off-white with it, which for us is number 1000, because it's going to be hard to get a thread that's going to match the whole way across. I think there's a lot of colour variation there. Looks really nice with pink gin, round modal, and mango cream round modal for these little orangey bits in here. So lime pink tie-dye. Lime and pink, not lime pink. And there's some blue in there as well. Okay, now this next one is a new print and it's quite pretty. It's called Justified and I do love it. Let me put it up the right way. It's a floral. It has this really nice off-white background and black backgrounds, which is kind of unique. And there's gorgeous flowers in there. Isn't it gorgeous? So there's grey flowers, rusty peachy flowers, the blue. It's a really beautiful, soft, double brushed. Great stretch, of course. These make just a beautiful summer dress. And there's your drape. Dressy or casual, I think. I think this is a print that could look really quite dressy depending on what you put with it, but you could easily dress it down as well. But you've got a few fabrics today which I think are quite dressy. Okay, very soft this one. I put it with thread number 1000, just the off-white. You could probably use black as well. You've probably got something at home that you can use. So it looks really nice with peacock blue cotton spandex, and that really draws out the blue in it, don't you think? So if blue is more your colour, then putting it with the blue will really draw that colour into focus. Or orange rayon spandex, or of course good old ivory and black, but we don't do photos with black because it's usually given that it's going to look really nice with black. So Justified in blue, double brush poly, very, very pretty. Okay, now I have an athletic performance. For those of you who like to exercise, I am not one of those people. I need to start exercising, but I haven't. I'll get there. Okay, this is Natural Cheetah Athletic Performance. So amazing for things like leggings, for exercising in. It could be a top as well. Last time we had an athletic performance, I made myself a top, not for exercise because that's not what I do, just for casual wear. I think I made a dress out of athletic performance before, so although it's called athletic performance, it doesn't have to be used for that. It can be used for just general garments as well. So this one is 240 GSM and it is 80% poly, 20% spandex. So it's got a nice firm stretch to it, both ways, and there's your drape. And this one we put with thread number 849 and we matched it up with camel, double brush poly, and burnt caramel. There's only a very small amount of burnt caramel left. Also double brush poly. So that's your natural cheetah athletic performance. Next is what I'm wearing, and I know you can't really see it right now, so I'm going to show you the piece of fabric first. It's hard to pick up the detail. I think I'm wearing a bit too much black. I'm wearing black pants too, and black boots. It's a black kind of day. It's not, it's a very good day. I just like black. So, can you see that? That came out really nicely then. The lighting changed. Thank you, computer. This is called Shimmer in black, and it is a velvet burnout. So, let me show you up close. The pattern that you can see is velvet, and the rest is kind of like a mesh. I'll bring that up really close to show you. Can you see that? It's kind of like a mesh. So, it's going to be see-through because it's a mesh. It's great for, I've made myself, now I'll show you what I made. I've made myself a songbird from Pattern Emporium, and it's just a little cropped length songbird because I liked the idea of just a little summer weight kimono, and I thought in this fabric it could be really quite dressy if I wanted it to be, or it could be casual, either way. So I'm going the casual route today with just a black tank top and black jeans. But I've got a few dresses I think I could wear this over on a summer's evening. Or a nice, you know, a straight skirt. There's quite a few options. So I really loved it as this. I think it would be absolutely stunning as a dress. You would though need to either line it or wear a slip for a dress. I think it would be worth it because it would be just so beautiful. Same for a skirt, you just have to line it, or a top. The top might depend on how flowy it is. I don't feel like this is overly see-through like this, but then I feel quite safe and secure because I have a top on underneath. But it might depend on the fit. Now, if it's going to be tight, I think you're going to see through it, but if it's a little bit blousy, you might not be able to see through it. But you know, just a quick little camisole underneath, and you're decent again. So this one is 200 GSM. It feels really light, but 200 GSM, 65% poly, 27% nylon, 8% spandex. Here is the stretch. So it's really lovely stretch. Both ways. And there's your drape. Beautiful drape. On the website, we have photographed it with plain black fabric underneath so that the pattern on here will really stand out for you. Because our Molly, our mannequin, she's black, but she's got a white print on her, and we thought that might be a little bit distracting as this is quite sheer, but we can really see that pattern there. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. So obviously we've just put this with thread number 4000, the black. Shimmer in black velvet. Might be my favourite of the week. There's some other good ones though. So in winter we brought out a rib knit. It was the first time we had it, and we fell in love with this rib knit. We think it's great for all seasons, and we've ordered a bit more, and this is one of them. This is called Tiny Dancer in denim. Let me show you up close so you can see the rib and the gorgeous little print. Really nice for kids, this print, because it's quite small, and just as good for adults as well. So it's just a small rib, and then we're white on the inside. It is 180 GSM and 96% poly, 4% spandex. But there's no brushing, so there's no added warmth from that. Has really great stretch both ways, and really nice drape. So amazing tops for summer. Beautiful little tops for summer, little dresses for summer. If you've got a nice knit pattern for shorts, it'd be fantastic for that. Skirts, pants, you name it. A little kimono for summer. So many things. It's a really great fabric in that it's got really nice stretch and drape, which means you can do quite a bit with it. Really opens up your options. I couldn't find a good match, unfortunately, in thread. I do have a blue, but it just wasn't quite right. And we've only put it with ivory double brush poly for a coordinate. We don't have a blue that matches, unfortunately. This is so soft and beautiful. If you haven't tried the rib knit, I encourage you to give it a go. It's really lovely. Tiny Dancer in denim. Okay, now I have a woven for you. This is a ghost crepe, which is a beautiful woven. It's called Amara. Isn't it pretty? So ghost crepe has a crepey texture, as you can see. It is 96% poly for spandex again, and I tell you this every time, I'm sure, so I'm sorry if you've heard this again and again. I bought it originally because it had 4% spandex, so I assumed that it was a knit, but it's not. It's a woven. It does, though, have really good bias stretch. And I haven't done it yet, but I'm tempted to try this on a pattern that requires stretch woven and just cut it on the bias. I have to go on my list of many, many items that I want to sew. So this one's 125 GSM. I've showed you the only stretch it has. There's the drape. It drapes beautifully. Lovely for summer. So I've matched this one with 825, a navy, and it looks nice with taupe, modal, and Niagara blue, also a modal, goes in with those blues in there. What else did we do? Dark raisin for those colours in the flowers, and dark navy, that background colour. So there's a few options there. I love the idea of a pair of shorts in this fabric and then a t-shirt in some of these others. Maybe a couple of t-shirts to allow some mixing and matching. Or alternatively, you could do like a nice little tank top style t-shirt or camisole or something. Or even better, a dress. There's lots that you can do. So many things that you can do. It's just lovely. Okay. Scrunch it up and throw it down there now. Okay, this one you've seen something like this before, and this is another colourway. Look at that. Look at that. So this is royal blue metallic, and it's a poly knit. It is 93% poly, 7% spandex, 180 GSM. So it's lightweight. So we've had the rose like this, and now we have the royal blue. It is sheer. So if you're going to make a dress or a skirt or something like that, you're going to want to wear a slip or line it for some coverage, because you will need it in a skirt or a dress. A top, again, it depends on the style that you're making. I think you'll probably get away with a top, unless it's skin tight, and then you might need something. But just just see how comfortable you are, and it's really about the style. A lot of fabrics that I hold out here you can see straight through, so I think this is a bit deceptive. When I hold it up against my skin, it's really not so bad doing it like that. So this one has like this vertical pleat running through it. Can you see that vertical line? We're black on the background, on the back of it I should say. There you go, you can see that pleating now, which is really nice. So if you're going to have a high-low or something like that, it's actually quite nice, I think, to see the black on the background of this one. I think it would look really pretty. If you had a high-low skirt or something, you'll see the blue here, and then when you see the inside the fabric, it'll be the black, which I think will look nice. So the stretch, let's look at the stretch. Really nice, horizontal. It's got a bit going on vertically, and gorgeous, gorgeous drape. Really excited to see some of the things that you guys create with this fabric. It can look absolutely stunning. And look at the blue, it's just amazing. I'm not really much of a blue person. I don't dislike blue, but I don't think blue is overly my colour. But I do really like this. 3502 is the thread that I put with it. And we have matched it with the royal blue double brush poly. It's not an exact match. This is a royal blue metallic poly knit. All right, 2 more for you. This one is an ITY. An ITY is another form of poly knit. It's a nice slinky fabric, really cool to the touch, really gorgeous, and it has this foil detail on it. See all those gold bits in there? That is foil. Isn't it lovely? So it's basically white, black, grey and gold. This one, it's called Huntress. It's 96% poly for spandex, 190 GSM. It has really nice stretch. Quite firm, this one. And there's your drape. Beautiful for tops, dresses, pants. It'll be amazing as a pair of pants, this one. Skirts. All sorts. There's heaps that you could do with this particular fabric. Really pretty. You can make a really nice dressy top or just a simple summer dress. Really gorgeous. So I put this with 1000, the thread. So you've probably got something like that at home. And then we just went good old ivory again. Obviously black looks sensational with it. So this is Huntress ITY. All right, last one is our Lush Sunday special for this week. It is a double brush poly and it's called On the Prowl. It is a super, super pretty animal print. Isn't that adorable? The really pretty pink in there. It's lovely and soft. Really gorgeous and soft. Amazing stretch, of course, because it's that double brush poly. And your drape. We put it with 1000 again. Thread number 1000 has been popular today. There's that one. And it looks really great with pastel pink double brush poly. Aren't they just gorgeous together? And off-white modal. So this is a Sunday special, which means it's a little bit cheaper just for Sunday. Particularly for those people who haven't tried Lush before or haven't tried double brush poly before and they're curious about it. We have 1 fabric each week, which is just a little bit cheaper, just to make it a bit easier to take that leap and try something new. We also have a competition. We have 2 competitions actually in our Facebook group and our Facebook page. So you can enter that draw to win a $25 Lush gift card, which can also help you to take that leap. So please do make sure that you enter that. If you have a look in our Facebook group, you'll find lots and lots of inspiration on things to sew. If you're really not sure what it is you want to make or what's going to work, scroll through that group. You could do it all day long. There are so many posts in there, but they're all really beautiful, amazing makes from our customers. So they make these things up and they show us what they've made, and it inspires us to go and make something similar because it looks so great on them. So it's really nice just scrolling through there. Okay, that is it. That is everything I have for you this week. Hope you like it. I'll see you next week with some more. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.